I can't handle all this hype. I'm gonna have to take a quick sip of coffee. Alrighty, welcome back to Final Fantathon, our quest to Let's Play every single Final Fantasy game, mainline, plus some bonuses. It is so great to have all of you guys back here. Listen, I know I say it every single week, but I gotta say it again. Thank you so much for being here on Twitch and on YouTube. It means the world to me. We're coming up here on our 4-year anniversary of the Twitch show, 48 Live. We'll be celebrating 4 years, 48 months of 48 Live. We'll be doing a special event for it here in like 2 weeks. And also, we're coming up on, let's see, 2008. So that was my first YouTube video. So that would be 13 years of YouTube as well. So, holy cow, just crazy. But thank you guys so much for being here and being so loving and so supportive. It has just been amazing, and I don't take any single day for granted. Every single week, I'm so excited for Friday to hang out with the crew and this incredible community we've created together. I look forward to every day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, for 48 Live, and Thursday to do YouTube stuff, but you know, Fridays have been so amazing, and it's been so great meeting people from YouTube coming over to Twitch. It's been so great reading the comments on YouTube. And yeah, it's just been an amazing journey, and Fantathon has been so great, and we're not even halfway done. We still have so much more to go. But yeah, thank you so much. It's been amazing. I know yeah, I don't know. Nothing else to say. I'm not going to drag it on, but thank you. So today we're doing post game. We have two goals today. Omega and Shinryu. That's it. That's our only goal. If we can do that, we should be on to Final Fantasy VI finally. Final Fantasy VI being the last one we have to worry about backseating and spoilers. After that, we'll be doing Final Fantasy VII, and everyone can go nuts, and I don't have to keep bothering everyone about backseating and stuff. We could just play and have a blast with 7. I have some really cool special surprises for Final Fantasy VII that I think you guys are going to enjoy a lot. But yeah, luckily 6 is the last one. We have to, like, you know, be annoying and constantly remind people and stuff. I know it's frustrating. It's frustrating for me too. I completely understand the frustration. It also frustrates me, but I only get to play these games for the first time once, and I wanted to do it with you guys, but that comes with some extra rules and annoyances, so I apologize. But next game's the last one. We have to worry about that. I guess kind of 11 and 14 too, but yeah, we'll come to that bridge when we get there. So, speaking of backseating and spoilers, I'm going to allow you guys to backseat here real quick because I wanted to ask, I wanted to do some grinding for Omega and Shinryu so that it's a bit quicker so that we can hopefully finish today. And I was going to grind in this area because it seems to be the best, but I wanted to open it up to you guys and ask, do you know if there's a better place to grind for experience, not AP, because I know AP you can do the pots, but for experience, is there like a specific spot that's good, or should I just grind in the final dungeon? You guys know? Inside the castle is the best? The Iron Giants? Okay, that's a good idea, yeah. I like that. Can you go back to the left, maybe? That'll work. So yeah, we've had an amazing week this week. Like I said, we're coming up on our 4-year anniversary. And we're going to do a really cool event for that. I think I'm going to do a bunch of like retro, not retro games in terms of like old games, but retro games in terms of stuff that we played when we first started 4-8 Live. So stuff like FFR, Kirby, Dishonored, maybe some other goofy stuff. I was thinking about maybe doing Line Rider, since Line Rider was my first YouTube video. I know like it's not exactly Twitch, it's more YouTube, but I thought it'd be funny to do like Line Rider. So yeah, I have some ideas. I think it would be funny for that. Do some Line Rider, yeah. Dude, I got Line Rider skills. I can make them like go down the line and jump off a ramp, and that's about it. I thought about maybe doing Call of Duty. That would be funny. The only problem with that is I'd have to do the remaster, because I think the old Call of Duty 4 servers, I think, are down. If they're not down, they're horrific, because the last time I tried to play them, they were horrific. So probably have to do the remaster. I could also just do the old Call of Duty 4 campaign. That'd be funny. I need to switch up my stuff because this is not a good fighting composition. This is like full white mage, try to survive composition. A LAN party? Let's do it, dude. Come on over. I'll get the pizza. Krill is supposed to be 14? She looks like she's 6. I thought she was like 6. Alright, so let's do... I guess we could just do Mimes, actually. Try to level up Mime. But let's give everyone not drink. Let's give them, like, stuff that actually is good. Wait. Let's give you... equip sword. There. Now you can equip good stuff. Who has the Excalibur? Oh, you do? Change you into a mime. Let's give you white-black summon. And Sage Staff. And Crystal Helmet. And let's give you the Excalibur. And then, should I should keep them as white mages, actually, so they can learn more white magic. So they can mime and still have white magic. So I'm actually going to keep them white mages. For now. You can equip 2 swords. Oh no! Double mace! I didn't think of that. Never mind. How about equip whip? Then we'll give you the fire boot, because that thing's amazing. And then you can have equip Katana. Okay. They're in the front row with weapons that white mages shouldn't have, but hey, they need to level up their white magic somehow. Alright, let's get it. Fire butt. Zoloft is the internet? Wait, I missed this conversation. I was looking at fire butts. Why is Zoloft the internet? Why am I running? Why are you running? Because he lies? That makes sense. Because you can't trust anything he says. Because he's full of angst. How's it going, Oxy? Throwing money does okay damage, but honestly, like, Bahamut's better. You might as well use Bahamut if you're gonna throw money. The only thing about throwing money is I think it, like, goes through defense, so if something's, like, mega tanky, throwing money might be better, but I haven't found anything that really defends against Bahamut. Bahamut does big damage all the time. Whoosh. Oops. How's it going, Dio? I'm doing great, my man. If you throw money at me, it'll go through my defense. It's true. So these guys get like 500 XP, that's not bad. I tell you what, I really miss some of the quality of life stuff from the future Final Fantasies, like having an XP boost of some kind, and having like an enemy away of some kind, and an enemy lore of some kind. It's kind of one of those things where, like, you don't know you miss it until it's gone. But grinding in this game really hasn't been too bad. Whenever I'd had to grind, I only had to do a few fights before I went up a level. It's just, some of the areas don't give experience, which is weird. Yeah, and stuff to make fights quicker, too, like sneak attack, auto haste. Just to, like, get through the fights quicker, because the enemies in this area just have a lot of health. Oh, you know what? You're right. I did hear something about a class having it, but see, without knowing what class it is, like, you have to kind of accidentally find it, you know? And at this point, I don't think it'd really be worth it, because I'd have to get it with each party member. I don't know, maybe. I kind of wonder if it would be worth it. Yo, Vladimir, thank you so much for the 3 months. Let me think for a second. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Does it say in the manual which job has, like, XP up or whatever? No idea. Alright, well, let's go ahead and try it then. What job is it that's supposed to have XP up? Maybe. We don't know if it does in this version or not. Is it the hunter? My guess is like the hunter or the trainer. Or maybe the time mage, I guess. Berserker? Oh, that's funny. Holy cow, I just realized they take 100 XP. No, I'm asking. I'm guessing... the Overlord said it's Berserker. Sorry, I should have been more obvious. Yes, I am asking. Obviously, Dancer. Okay, so General is saying that there is no XP gain in this one. So I'm getting mixed answers here. I kind of want to try the Berserker anyways, because it might make the fights really fast. Maybe I'll try it after I level up my white mages. But I also kind of want to level up mine. But I don't know if I'll ever even make it. It's a lot of AP. That's unfortunate that it's only in the Game Boy version. The remake has it? Yeah, this is the original, so... yeah, no dice. How's it going, Call? I mean, I don't think XP up is, like, super necessary, but would be nice. We're gonna try. I need to level up because Omega's, like, default attack that has no way to mitigate it does way too much damage to me. Otherwise, I think I have a pretty good strat for him, but I just take way too much damage from that attack, and it's not elemental. There's, like, nothing that I can do to mitigate it. The only thing I can do to mitigate it would be, like, jump with the Dragoon. That'd be, like, the only thing. And he does it randomly, so, like, there's no way to, you know, like, the jump before he does it kind of thing. Because he just does it randomly, and he does it multiple times a turn, too. I have a feeling that changing the battle speed would help me a lot, but I don't want to, because that seems like a baby strat. But I mean, I have battle speed pretty high. Like, really high. I could at least lower it, but I don't want to do weight. But I might lower battle speed. But, like, I ain't setting it to weight. I ain't no baby. That's for babies and losers only. I am neither of these things. But I might lower the battle speed. Not going to yet, though, because it's good for grinding. Competitive players. Is there a competitive Final Fantasy V scene that I'm unaware of? TSM Final Fantasy League? Get me on that C9 Final Fantasy squad. Okay, well, this isn't a job fiesta. I'm just playing the game casually. If it were a job fiesta, then yeah. I don't know, I might put it on weight. I'm just not gonna do that yet. Trying to uphold my dignity. Okay. Just trust me on this one. That's some good frog coffee there. Do you think Final Fantasy V is the black sheep of the Final Fantasy series? I guess it depends on what you mean by black sheep. I would have to say 8 is always and will forever be the black sheep. Because people that hate it, but people that like it, love it, kind of thing. This game, I feel like, is generally liked. It's just under the radar. People didn't realize how good it was because 6 came out, and this one didn't make it over to the States till later. This is the white sheep, but he's like hiding in the corner. You're like, hey, white sheep, get out here. And then you're like, wow, that's a nice sheep. This metaphor is over. How's it going, Magic? The overlooked sheep. That's a nice looking sheep. Can we stop paralyzing Reina, the one person I want to do stuff with? Is that possible? What color each sleeps of each Final Fantasy game? Yes. I don't think Final Fantasy VIII is misunderstood. I think it genuinely has problems. But it's also an amazing game in its own right, if you give it the chance. So this fight blows, and I'm leaving. Like, what happened here? Reina, like, never got her turn. Everyone got zombied. That was not a good time. Stop looking at my sheep, my eyes are up here. You just have to give Final Fantasy VIII a lot of your time. And some people aren't into that. Including myself. When I played Final Fantasy VIII as a kid, I loved it, but never got past the, like, first 6 or 7 hours. I always put it down. I'm telling you, I got to that train mission, and that was the peak. Like, I loved that train mission so much. But then quit shortly after that train mission every time. Which actually, that's really early, but I got further than that a couple times. But I remember getting to the point where you get, I'm trying to think. When do you get, I think I got to where you take control of the Laguna crew, and you're in that mine. I used to get lost in there as a kid. I should remember better because we just played through 8 twice, but I think that's the problem, is I played through it twice and now I can't remember where I got to as a kid, because I just remember the 2 playthroughs we just did. Yeah, Lunatic Pandora. That area is kind of rough. Okay, so I should be in the castle when I'm training, right? What? Where's the door? I should be in here, right? Because this is where you can fight the boys. And this is actually a nice spot because I can just jump on the save point whenever I need to. Are there, like, no fights in here? One room has them exclusively? Which room is that, do you know? Is it the room with all the armor? Over here? I'm pretty sure I didn't do much drawing as a kid. Because I didn't get it. Which is like the worst thing you can do in Final Fantasy VIII, because it's literally everything. It's like more important than leveling up. I'm just getting XP right now. Specifically XP, so I can have some more HP so I don't get roasted. Stop with the zombie thing. I gotta take out the sword dancers first. Stupid zombie garbage. The last inside castle area. Where the frog lady was? Or past that. I'm gonna run out of holy water. Past that. So before you go to the roof, yeah. To fight Catastrophe or Armageddon or whatever his name was. I played a lot of cards in 8. That was definitely something I did. Played a lot of cards in 9 too. I love the card games. I really liked digital card games when I was a kid. Like, Digital Card Battle was one of my favorite games. And that game is objectively not the best, but it's still one of my favorite games. We play it every year for my birthday. On stream. Usually. I think last year we didn't play it. But I kind of made an unofficial tradition of playing Digital Card Battle on my birthday. Yo, Yosef, thank you for the 20 months. So this right here? Maybe? Possibly? Perhaps? Oh, that's a Dargan. That might be good too. Dude, Holy is just so good for this. Like, does so much damage, takes so little MP. I can just, like, mime it with the top 2 and... Good to see you, Yosef. Hope you had a good week. 750 XP. That's not as much as those other fights, but it was also a lot faster because there's one target. Also, what level are we so we can keep track? 43 through 41. Dude, this game stole so much from Final Fantasy VII, it's insane. There's so many references to Final Fantasy VII in this game. Okay, well this isn't a good fight. They traveled through time. I don't know how they did it. How broken is Omnichair? I mean, it's pretty broken. Yeah, that's some mega XP though. How's it going, Sin? Yeah, most people say the Game Boy version's the best. Somebody asked, one of the YouTube comments said, what versions do we want to go back and play after Fantathon is over? Oh, hello. And that's definitely going to be one of them. I'd like to do a different version of 1, I'd like to do a different version of 3, and I'd do a different version of 5. Because all of them have much better versions. But to be honest, the versions we played weren't terrible. This is probably the worst one because of the sound quality. The 3 remaster was okay, I just think it was a bit misguided. And, you know, the original version of 1 is fine, it's just very broken. And it'd be cool to play another version. Yeah, and the load times aren't the greatest either. Uh-oh. 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 Beep, 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 beep. Does the Game Boy Advance version of this game, does he use the same art, the same sprites? Or did they redo them? That's good, because the art in this game is incredible. Like, probably my favorite art of the whole series. At least, like, sprite art, that is. Oh, that's kind of a cool idea. Make it a bit easier to see on the Game Boy screen. Although at this point, this would have been Game Boy Advance, not Game Boy, and the Game Boy Advance screen was pretty good. The original Game Boy screen was pretty awful. Even the Game Boy Color, I thought, was kind of like hard to see a lot of time. But the Game Boy Advance screen was good. I had the Game Boy Advance SP, and that thing was awesome. I still love it. It's still, like, such a clean and crisp screen, I always thought. Like, the backlight on the SP was so good. That's true, the original Game Boy Advance wasn't backlit. I remember everyone complaining, because they were like, how is the Game Boy Color backlit, but the Game Boy Advance isn't? So yeah, I guess that makes sense then. If you had the original Game Boy Advance, might be kind of hard to see the sprites. 5,000 XP, yep. That's a winner. The L and R button on the Game Boy Advance SP was probably the only downside. The L and R button were kind of bad, yeah. They were tiny. You had to hold it like this and go like... You couldn't just rest your fingers like on the controller. You could just rest your fingers, but on the SP you were like claw finger in it. We'll fight this. Don't turn me into zombies. Why specifically the L button and not the R button? You must have played a lot of some game that used the L button. Trying to think what Game Boy Advance game I played the most. I played a lot of Chain of Memories. It's probably my favorite Game Boy Advance game. I also played a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! What was the name of that Yu-Gi-Oh! Game? The Yu-Gi-Oh! Games always have weird names. I remember what it's called. the Steam achievements. Steam achievements kind of go one of two ways. Either they're terrible or they're terrible, but in the other direction. They're either too easy or too hard. They're like never balanced. They're like, oh, just play the game and you'll get all the achievements. Or play the game for 5 years straight, every day. Yo, bro! How's it going, dude? Yeah, we were actually talking about Advance Wars the other day. I just recently got the world record in Advance Wars Dual Strike. That's my Advance Wars game. But I never played the Game Boy ones. Everyone always talks about the Game Boy ones and how good they were, but my first Advance Wars game was the DS one, so I just kept playing that. And now I speedrun it, but I still need to go back and play the Game Boy ones, because everyone says they're amazing. Dude, I always do this. I always go this way, thinking that it's the right way, because I'm a dummy. Not you. Oh, this isn't good. Am I out of ethers? Let's just do this. Can you ask about a class? Like, I guess it depends on what you're asking. Probably, though. Oh, well, here's all the classes. Knight, Monk, Thief, Lancer, Ninja, Samurai, Berserker, Blue Mage, Red Mage, Summoner, Time Mage, Black Mage, White Mage, Sorcerer, Hunter, Trainer, Chemist, Geomancer, Bard, Dancer, Mime, Bear. Which Bear is supposed to be Freelancer, I guess. Now we'll just run back to that room. Let's see how it goes this time, now that I have full everything. Also, how are my job levels going? 5 and 3. Whoa, that's those are some enemies. Yeah, we definitely have to try Golden Sun sometime. I've always been really picky about tactical RPGs. There's the ones that I like and the ones that I don't like. But I'm always up to try a new one. So Golden Sun's a tactical RPG, right? I'm not crazy. I did it again, by the way. Because you go up here, and then to the right. So I always think I'm going to the right. Like, I see this, and I think, like, okay, I need to go to the right in that main room. You have to go down and then to the right and then up. You're right, but also crazy. Oh, it's just a regular JRPG. Okay. Well, in that case, no reason not to try it. Now, are all the Golden Sun games all handheld? Like all Nintendo handheld? Yeah. Well, if I'm gonna play a quote-unquote handheld JRPG, I'm gonna play Bravely Default first. I did play Octopath Traveler when it came out. Never finished it, but I played it on stream and then I played it a bit off stream. And the balancing in that game really threw me off. The balancing isn't great, unfortunately, but the rest of the game is, and I do want to go back and finish it sometime. I also got my wife to play Octopath Traveler, and she's never played an RPG in her life, so that was cool. Except Pokemon. She had played Pokemon back in the day. Who's gonna rock the place? Who's gonna rock the place? Who's gonna rock the place? And no one can touch this. Yo, Wit! The 47 months! Thanks, man. I also am enjoying Fantathon. Yo, UTBSB. Thank you so much for the brand new sub. There's some foam in the chat. Welcome to the crew, man. Very glad to have you here. I believe so, but I actually use the GameCube to stream Game Boy games because it's better quality. The Game Boy player is like the best quality to play Game Boy games, but it's kind of rare. I'm lucky enough to own one, though. I own the same one I owned when I was a kid. I never got rid of it. And then I was really lucky and found one at a garage sale, so now I have two. Without having to pay really anything for them. But they're kind of rare now. Oh, right. $3,333 XP. Interesting number. It's funny that they drop giant drinks. Yeah, you have to have the disc with it too. But yeah, it's really great if you can get your hands on one. Pow, 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 pow. Maybe I should start trying Leviathan since he's a lot less MP. The homebrew for GameCube can bypass the disc if you don't have it. Well, that begs the question, what does the disc actually do? So, like, not do anything? Just unlocks the capability, I guess? Holy! Okay, well. Either those things are weak against water, or something. Leviathan, big strong. I got a blizzard sword. That's cool. I do not know. I'm not leveling up very fast. Only Reina's gone up 1 level so far. So I'm probably not going to grind too long, because it's not really going so fast. I need 11k just to level up once. Well, I don't really have any reason to jarb. Don't really have any reason to jarb farm. If I can level up Mimic, then I can have the Mimic ability on a bear fighter, which could be beneficial, but that's like it, really. I don't really have any other reason to farm jobs. I'm just going to be using bear and Mimic. There might be an ability hiding on one of the jobs that could maybe help with Omega, but as far as I understand, just White Mage buffing up is going to be my best option. Mimic on a bear? Hey, guess what? I did it again. Every time without fail. How's it going, Shotgun? We're just grinding a bit, and then we're going to try to fight Omega again. I need to grind because the main attack that Omega does is just doing way too much damage to me. And I can't mitigate it in any way. Even barrier, even like shell barrier doesn't help. It just does like... It doesn't do static damage, but it does some kind of damage that doesn't get reduced. Yeah, I obviously don't know everything there is to know about this game yet, but just from what I've experienced, I completely understand why this game has like such a challenge community, like 7 does and 10 does, because there's just so many options. You could take away anything and there'd be an alternative, you know? That's what makes 7 and 10 so good to challenge run. Because you can take away anything and find some kind of alternative. Seven more so is just good for challenge running because there's so many different things that are broken that you can if you take away everything, there's always like one thing left that's broken.